God Talk, nigga. And that shit just been running ever since. I ain't never stopped.
That shit catchy.
I'm gonna get you the name in a minute, though. I think that shit pop up at the end of the video, actually. Yeah, it pop up at the end of the video. Fuck it, let's get it cracking, man. All right, let's do it, man. Let's get it cracking. Happy Monday. If you know where you at, welcome to Flip Back God Talk Live. I am your host, Sean of God Radio, Sean August, D Haitian Sensation, R&B Sensation. Real nigga blues in your pocket right now. To the left of me, my nigga Young JR, we gonna get all into his business. He on the pulpit, so he gonna preach to us like none other, of course. But I wanna welcome y'all again, YouTube, Facebook, with you by my side. We can touch the sky, cause we win. We win, yeah. We win, sing. We win. Hey, y'all already know why we sing that, man. You better usher your own victories in, man. You better create your own win, your own championship. Create. Happy Monday. We got another excuse to be brand new. We got a new week, almost a new year. We just saw so many new performers at Rolling Loud. We saw Kanye. We saw Drake. Hopefully, if you wasn't at Rolling Loud, you was somewhere getting ratchet. I told some of the honeys to give some of that pussy away this weekend. We just want to have fun, man, and revel in that enjoyment. Learn how to make yourself feel good. So when I say we win, I want you to think about that. Learn how to create your own victories. What say you? You agree? All right, see, my nigga came. He was here on time. We talked about this. We went live on sometime last week, one day last week, and it was good. And with that, we finally got my brother on the show, so he going to break it down. But, of course, we got to usher the father in. Are you a praying man or what?
I'm spiritual.
All right, so I'm going to ask you to before you ask, thank the creator for something, and then ask the creator for something, all right? And talk directly into the mic. You can bring it closer to you if you want.
I thank the God, man, just for letting me, you know what I'm saying, have another breath, man, another, you know what I'm saying, chance to open my eyes and see that sunlight. You know what I'm saying? I thank him every day just for being able to breathe deep, you know what I'm saying, manifest everything around me, having good energy and good positive energy, man, and just having people that love me around me, man, that's really want to see the best out of me and the goods, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just thankful.
Sounds good, bro. Sounds good to me. Amen. Something crazy, man. Everybody know the baby got canceled, and everybody know he had his Rolling Loud performance and everything yesterday. Yesterday, he did a complete 360. He went from saying, make some noise if you ain't got AIDS and sucking dick in the parking lot and all that. And then yesterday, he said a full-fledged prayer on the stage and had the whole crowd say amen. And then after that, I thought it was another publicity stunt? It was a publicity stunt. He called all the inmates on stage with him and shit. So how do you feel once a man is canceled and he does something like that to redeem himself? How do you feel? Not saying he necessarily needs to be canceled in the first place, but I'm just saying, what say you on that situation?
Man, I don't feel nobody should be canceled, man, because at the end of the day, this is a job, this is a business, and one of the main laws is freedom of speech, right?
Facts.
So how, you know what I'm saying, in hip-hop, that's what we based off on, speaking our minds, speaking the truth, being able to say whatever the fuck we want to say with no consequences.
Facts.
So I don't feel nobody should be canceled. I mean, everybody making mistakes. That's part of the life. That's part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? You can't even be successful without failing. How do you know what successful is if you never failed? A person that's successful failed 1,000,000 times. Just know he's successful.
Facts. Know that nigga done failed. If you see any success, know that nigga done been through it. Facts.
Just like Amazon. He started in a small room, smaller than this, with just a computer and boxes.
Niggas don't know.
They don't know that.
They need to know.
They need to.
And we talk all the time about creativity, so we gonna get into that, man. I know you're such an entrepreneur. We're going to break down everything right now. But I just want to say that to remind everyone, I know it's of the older generation and all that, and I know I'm going to sound 74 when I say this, but prayer still works, man. Talk to the spirituality, talk to the universe, whatever you want to call it. Talk to the thing that you believe made you, man. It'll work. It'll get through. My uncle had a stroke years ago, about 17 years ago, and we're going to therapy, and whenever I think about him, I think about I think it was Kill Bill movie. she got hurt and she was in the back of the truck. And she kept talking to her toe until her foot moved. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah. She was in the back. And this morning when I was just, doing my studying, when I woke up, I was studying this monk. And this monk says, before we get out of bed, if we have any ailments or pains or anything, send love to that ailment area.
Facts. And it starts with the mind. Remember, we were just talking about that.
We were just talking about that.
It starts with the mind. The mind controls the body. A lot of people don't know that. So when you tell yourself you can't or I can, it's the same thing. You're telling your body you can or you can't. Yeah. So I removed that word can't because if you know, every word is a spell. That's why they say you're spelling a word. So when you're walking and you're putting these manifestations out in your mind, it affects the environment around you.
The vibrations.
And that's what prayer is. When you close your eyes, you're talking to your body. You're talking to your temple. You are the God.
Amen.
Because when you close your mouth, what voice do you hear?
You starting off. We didn't even get started yet. We didn't even get started yet, bro.
I'm started, baby.
We didn't even get started.
You gotta understand, man. The day starts at a.m.
Amen. Soon as the clock
says 12 a.m., the day started.
Brand new.
We late. And if you want to get technical, shit, it's 3 hours earlier in New York.
Somewhere, speak your shit. That was facts.
And it's another day somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So we behind, even in the stock market. Stock market opens at 6 a.m. over here.
We start late and it close early.
Fact.
So we missing all kind of worms.
So if you waking up at 9, 10 o'clock, you done already missed 4 hours of the stock market.
That's money.
That's money.
4 hours in the stock market, nigga. That's like a month in somebody's paycheck. I'm telling you.
Come on, man. Wake up, bro. They didn't already bought all the stocks. The stocks is going up and all that before you even woke up.
Facts. And here we go, man. Let's get this shit started, man. I'm going to get rude and disrespectful. I'm about to take some of his answers away because I didn't learn. Sometimes when I ask questions, niggas just read off their bio. That ain't happening today. I want this nigga's answers, man. He has an intellect of a level 1,000 million 100 trillion, nigga. That's what we doing, and we going to pick that brain, pick his braids out, man, and get all the information. So, of course, we got my nigga Young JR, Youngin for short. I called a nigga King Young. He said, I don't know, nigga. That's just Facebook or the metaverse. I don't know what they call that shit now.
No. That's my name on Facebook, but at the end of the day, that's how I carry myself. I am a king. I am a young God.
Amen.
You feel me?
God talk.
How you gonna say somebody will get, you know what I'm saying, take that as an insult that, he say he is the God?
A lot of people will. A lot of people
But you gotta understand, you call yourself black. Why? Because your mother was black, right? Mm-hmm. If God is our father, how am I not a God?
Psalms 82:6. That's how we got here. For we are all gods because we are children of the Most High. Thanks. And a lot of us kind of look at that in like a grandiose, godly, higher, holier than thou kind of thing like that. And you can. I'm not going to do that. And it should help your self-confidence. But when you learn that you are something more than that,
idolize themselves.
Amen.
I don't know if that was the right words, but
yeah, no. It fit. You can't. It should be humbling at the same time. When you find that information, it should be humbling, and it should also come with like a sense of responsibility.
Right.
That means you gotta know yourself. You gotta be able to trust your endurance when you're going through this shit, so you can really tap into that God level creativity and that consciousness. And that's really ultimately what this shit is about. You feel me? And that's why I had to bring you on here. So, of course, we know that you're an artist. We know that you're an engineer. I didn't know that you shot videos. Always seen you in the videos.
I'm everything. Like I said, I'm a young God. Whatever you tell your mind you can do it.
Creativity. Anything creation, you in it.
I got tired of asking everybody for help. And when you ask for help, it seemed like you being your lowest. Like you said, you studied the monks, right?
Yeah.
It's a thing in the monks they got is a chi.
Mm-hmm. That's what we was talking about this one. You on fire. Let's go.
We all have the chi around us. It's called your aura. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when you tap into that aura field, it's chakras. And it's 12 chakras. You have to know how to channel each one of them chakras. Right now, during this COVID, during all this pandemic shit, we are all in the lowest chakra. It's called your root chakra. And your root chakra has to deal with survival. So everybody is in survival mode. That is your lower chakra. It is your sex chakra. That's why they always promoting violence and sex. Violence and sex to keep you in your lower self. We have to know how to rise. Till you know how to rise, we're going to be sleeping in a zombie state of mind. Hey, we finna talk about some shit, bro.
Because
We finna talk about some shit, bro.
lately, we've been talking about vibes and just understanding and knowing how to translate and not
vibes is
ignoring
real.
the vibes.
Vibes is energy.
And something I noticed, and two times it was super, super obvious to me. 2-3 weeks ago, whenever that versus was, the 3-6 Mafia versus
Yeah,
the Bone Thugs and Harmony, I saw the negative energy, like you could grab it almost. And as Bone Thugs and Harmony, they did their songs compared to 3-6 Mafia doing their songs. And I was like, there's something going on here. They're pushing something here.
Right.
And then I went over to the Kanye and Drake concert. And, of course, you know, Kanye is on his Jesus is King vibes.
Free Levy Hoover.
And then Drake comes out with the six, no friends in the industry. Girls want girls where I'm from. Way too sexy for my shirt. And I'm like, this is a clear division between, for lack of vocabulary, something righteous and something evil. That's what I was saying. So I just said that to speak to your test. There is a complete strategy to put these things in entertainment, like you said, to have us vibrating on our lower chakra, to put us in survival mode. If you wake up or go to sleep at night hearing gunshots, that's going to do something to your chakra, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all a mind thing, man. It's like it starts with a mind. And like you just said, like, to go back to those verses, look how the verses started off, man. It was good energy. Everybody is embracing each other for their greatness and for their legendary status.
Mm-hmm.
Then we fast forward and we got to the Dipset versus the Locks. Not to take anything away from that battle, because that was a legendary moment. It was entertainment. It was dope all around the board. Like, that was the best. I give it the best, even as a myself. You feel me? But just looking at it with your eyes open, it was so much negativity and so much stuff. They said, we're going to use that. And now, when you went to the Bow Wow and the Soldier.
That was my favorite.
When you went to, who else did one? And it was, like, kind of crazy. It was one more before 3-6 Mafia, wasn't it?
It had a little viral moment.
Fat Joe and Ja Rule.
Yeah, Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Talking about the, she a crackhead or some shit. Yeah.
To this one. And this one almost got violent. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with people that's really in that field. That's really in the field.
In the field.
Because it triggers off certain emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all frequencies. So like I said, we go back to the verses. What songs was they playing? Look how they changed it.
Yeah.
It got us back in that frequency.
Mm-hmm.
And when those frequencies hit, it's just like a sense of smell. We smell everything, but we're not realizing what a smell is. It's a frequency. It goes straight to your brain to register something. It's a familiar frequency. So frequencies is good frequencies and it's bad frequencies, but that's a whole nother subject.
It's right on core. It's right on course though, because that's what we've been talking about for the past 2 weeks. And again, I know we got mics in our face and cameras and shit and lights and shit, but this platform is for me, bro, right, to really help myself learn and implement these practices that I know are better, to teach myself discipline. And I hope everybody, we do this shit together. And that's why when you said something yesterday, and that's what we about to get, not yesterday, last week, you said the rain was fake. I was like, okay, I've heard that sometimes, but I've never heard that from the homie. The homie a real nigga. My nigga be in the lab. He be creating. He be around a bunch of real niggas. And then he came with the consciousness that uppercut a nigga like, bro, the rain is fake. It's chemtrail, da-da-da-da-da. And it threw me off. I was like, you know what, bro? Fuck this Instagram shit. Pull up on me. Let's break this shit down. So it rained 2-3 days ago. The very next day, it felt like it was beautiful to me. I feel like rain coming, it wash away whatever it got to wash. But you put something in my head, nigga, so go ahead and break it down for me. Tell me some shit I don't know.
It's all about programming, man. Like, if you think about it, like, it's really something deep that I really can't get too much into it because it'll affect a lot of people.
Why you say that? Tell me why you say that.
But what I can say is, it's like, look, when we go into the sun, when it's summertime, that energy that makes us want to get rowdy is from that sun. That sun is us. If you read any Bible, they're talking about the sun. That sun give us energy. That sun give us life. That sun make these plants grow.
Talking to the mic.
Every season is warm except for winter. Winter is the only season that kills the planet. It kills the planet. You can't grow food. Animals hibernate. It's chilly. Your energy is low. It's cold.
And that's all negative stuff?
That's negative.
Hibernation is like negative. Cold is negative.
It's negative, bro.
You don't think it's necessary?
It's not necessary. It's
man-made. Tell me more. Break it down.
It's man-made. It's sub-zero technology. If you study sub-zero technology, you will understand what's going on around your planet.
All right. So, what can we do? Let's jump back. What can we do? I know you said the frequencies. They play with the frequencies and the chakras and the music. Before we jump to the weather, let's just jump back on the entertainment, because I know everybody got Netflix subscriptions, and mainly bitches, because we're going to talk about that. But we understand since Eve, women are a little bit more persuadable, so that's why I be on y'all head. We're going to get into that a little bit later, because I went live with the homegirl.
Why was Eve persuadable?
She was open. She was alone.
She manipulated him once he dropped into his lower chakra, which is the root chakra that goes back, that is your sex chakra.
Because I was thinking that it wasn't an apple. She just fucked something.
It's your root chakra. That's anything. A woman can get a man to do
anything.
Anything.
And niggas, and the niggas I be talking to deny that shit. And it's crazy.
That root chakra.
It's they vibrating low.
She can come with just her root chakra.
And present it to you. And niggas eating it up.
Present it to you.
Give me the root.
And he want the root.
I need the root.
He got to do everything. He got to do everything. They don't understand that the shit that this industry has put on the male is stressful.
The pressures.
It's pressure. You hit it right on the nose.
Yeah.
It's pressure, bro. Because females, y'all only had the pressure of, you know what I'm saying, being the mother of the house, cleaning, taking care of, you know what I'm saying, what you got to do to kids. Men have the pressures of got to go outside, got to be the breadwinner, got to be the protector, got to watch his little daughters from the streets. As soon as he walk out, boss on his head, police on his head.
No room for error.
On his head.
Nothing.
He has to be a perfect man in this society.
Every second of the day.
In this world, nothing is perfect.
Nothing. You expect that out of me.
But you expect that out of me.
Let me stay there, because we talk so much about men and women and pressures.
Right.
And one thing I was I was reading the Guide to Sexology, and he was talking about the pressures that's put on women to find a man, do it fast, get a family, be a wife. There's pressures. They say it's from their family, from the media, from just social, their friends. And when they brought it up yesterday, I was on live with the homegirl, and she was like, "You always talk about females." I'm like, "No, we under the same pressures. We under the same pressures to be a lion 100% of the time. We can't show no emotion. We can't raise our tone. We can't say cuss words.
And then when we do it, they take it as vulnerability. It's a weakness.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They use it against us.
And
it's like you just said with the pressures. A woman, all she see in the movie is a fairy tale.
Movie, keyword movie.
Is a fairy tale. So she wants that lifestyle. And then her mother is telling her, "Oh, you gotta get this, you gotta get this." Like I was just talking to my folks the other day. I was like, when you turn 18, enjoy life. Y'all be getting in these serious relationships y'all whole 20s.
Fuck me up.
You feel me? And by the time you get in your 30s, you whooped.
Fuck me up.
or you got issues and problems and stuff because y'all was kids trying to act grown. It's a time for all this shit.
It's a time. And a lot of us is damaged. And a lot of us, not only did we was trying to act grown, nigga, we got kids out of that shit.
Kids, some 15, 16.
We niggas got kids. We all fucked up out here because we was acting grown.
But can you understand it? Like if you would have really just was like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna shut the world down. I'm gonna just work on myself. I'm gonna just shut everything down, no parties, no nothing, woo woo, and find out what I really want to do. What can make a difference? What's gonna leave a legacy? What is something I can pass down to my kids? We don't never ask these questions. We ask the wrong questions. Who he fucking? Where he at? How many bitches he got? How much money he got? Do he got his own house? Do he got his own car? How many kids he got? Am I gonna fight his baby mama? Do his mama like me? Well, I'm in. It's all type of shit that, you know what I'm saying, that they go to. But the mind controls the body. And once you start manifesting all these things, that's your environment. We can't break the environment till we break the cycle of thinking. We got to think differently.
Agreed. So we got the pressures going from the family, the media, to make us do these things in real life. And then we got these entertainment industry products making us vibrate at our low chakra. Yeah. What is our very first step to combat this kind of stuff?
Practice on breathing, practice on meditating, practice on loving yourself before you can love anybody else. That's the key right there. You got to, like I said, you got to just shut the world down. Shut it down. Shut your phone down, everything. Like, that's what fasting is about. I do that frequently. You feel me? Like, you got to shut the world down, man. Just chill. Just sit back and just shut it down. Shut the eyes down, too.
The monk said in the morning, the best morning routine in the world is to wake up and continue to keep your eyes closed.
Yes.
He said that's one of the best things you could ever. He said, don't, and again, we defined anxiety here as allowing your mind to jump to either the future or the past. So he said the idea of you waking up and still keeping your eyes closed for a few minutes is to find that center, find that now.
That's meditating.
That's meditation.
You're still in your pure self right now. You're fasting. You're still on your fast. Because once you go to sleep, your body is fasting. That's why when you wake up and you eat, the first thing you eat is breakfast. Because you're breaking your fast.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to know yourself, man. Know yourself.
All right, man. Don't act like you about to slide through this rooted disrespectful shit, man. Let's turn this instrumental up, nigga. Let's get rooted disrespectful with my nigga Young JR, my nigga Youngin. Who the fuck is Young JR? Break it down for me, man. Let these motherfuckers know who you are, bro.
JR, that's a good question, man. He just a solid individual that got love for everybody and his peoples. He want to see everybody on. He want to see everybody successful. He want to see everybody thinking differently and eating different and working out and really just looking out for their peoples and stop looking at our peoples that got shit and taking it from knowing that it's bigger shit out here in life. It's like even Robin Hood, he knew not to steal from his peoples because they were in the same environment. And the same circumstances. You know what I mean? So I'm just a nigga that just want to see all my niggas win, and I love when I see niggas win. Like I always pump everybody up. I'm gonna promote your shit more than I promote my shit. That's just the type of dude I am. I'm a lover. I love women. Oh, I love women. Sometimes that get me in trouble. They get us all in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a brother.
Fucking Eve, man.
Good brother.
Fucking Eve. Why do you love women so much, bro? Why? Tell me.
Why?
Tell me why you love women.
Because
tell me.
Women's is gods.
Oh my God, they are.
Women's is gods. Y'all don't understand. Women was first. That's why we put so much pressure on y'all, but y'all put pressure on us. But y'all gotta understand, we're an image of y'all.
That's hold on. I don't know about that one.
I feel that, bro.
Nah, fuck no. They're an image of us.
No, we are an image of them.
Nah.
You make shit better, right?
Yeah.
A woman was perfect, but she said, listen, A woman was listen what I'm
I'm
trying to tell you.
listening to every word.
A woman was perfect, bro. But she has weaknesses, so she had to make something stronger than her.
I'm listening
And
still.
she needed something to protect her. So she made the man. Think about it, bro. It's Mother Earth, bro.
Are you calling God a woman?
We're gods.
Mm-hmm.
But the first goddess was a woman.
The first goddess was a woman.
The first god was a woman. I feel it was woman and then man.
Bro, you're going against everything that we've ever known, ever. You're saying that Eve was first, for lack of a better name?
If you want to say Eve.
If you want to say Eve.
That's a whole different subject.
So you're saying Eve, I came from Eve's rib? I really did, technically.
You came from your mother, right?
Yeah, but I came because I came. You hear me? Because the man came, so I came.
But guess what? The universal number is 9.
Tell me more.
It take 9 months to have you.
A woman wasn't first, bro. Hell no.
Why do you feel
You're
that?
crazy.
Why
I
do you
would
feel
agree if you would say a woman is God, if that God energy
We're talking today.
is a woman, because I did do some research on that. She was
Why
specifically
you
a
think
black
woman
woman.
is so powerful, bro?
Because
She know us.
Mhm,
And she created us.
mhm.
She can manipulate you to do whatever the fuck she want to, nigga. She tap into that frequency, bro.
But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Why do
In
you-
general
why-
speaking,
Why do you get dope? Why do you
I hear
get
what you
drive?
going. I hear what you going,
Why
but
do you
I-
work? Why do you want this money?
it's all. See, in general senses, let's have I'm gonna be generality. I'll speak for generality. I do it for the bitches, bro, so I can get pussy. That's what I get the money for. In generalization, that's what niggas say it for. But that means women was first, or do that mean that to this day men still do anything for the pussy, even disobey God?
I'm just saying, man. I feel from when I meditate and talk and how I look at life,
I'm listening.
I feel woman was first.
I'll never forget what you just said. I'll tell you that. I'll never forget.
Don't forget it.
I'm-
Do your research.
I will.
Just
I
do
will.
research on it.
And I have, and
'Cause
when
it's a lot I know on it, but I can't really put it in words right now.
No, I know that feeling.
You feel
You got to
me?
get higher, bro. Spark your blunt. Stop
Yeah,
playing.
I'm about to. But you know what I'm saying? You got to talk of that shit.
I do believe that God is a black woman. From science, with the definition of black and the definition of a woman and how it was created. If you would have said God was a woman, then maybe I would have been like, all right, for sure. But the first person, I believe we were made in the likeness and the image of God, which we'll never know. I don't think God really has a sexuality. I just think it is a being, a chemical, which I've learned. And then we were made in the image of God, and then woman was made in the image of us. So the things that we hate about her is her being a reflection of us, I believe. If she talking a little bit too tough, she thinks she a little bit head of the household, you know what I mean? Little shit like that. If she out here being a single man, she act like a single man. You feel me? Like when she's a reflection of us, the image of us, then we're fucked up unless we're a reflection of the image of God, if that makes sense. Right. God, we're an image of God, and then the woman is an image of us.
We're fucked up because of programming. Generations of programming.
I agree.
It's just like, look at all the information we knowing now, and our grandparents and shit, they'll look at us crazy. Like this shit I'm saying right now, my granny talk to me crazy right now, the shit that I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying?
What would she say to you?
She's so much in her belief.
Grandma, the rain is fake, Grandma. Grandma, the rain is not real, Grandma. They playing with the clouds, Grandma.
She'll call me crazy.
Why?
Because it's a different way of thinking than what she was taught. Programming.
I like that. I love that.
That's what crazy is, man. Whenever people don't understand it or they're scared of it, they call it crazy because they don't have no intellect on it, or they can't feel like they the powerful room on the subject.
Like Donald Trump. My fault. Ignore that, but go ahead. I feel that. We fear the things we don't understand.
Man?
Huh?
Where you Trump at?
You know what was crazy, bro? There was one regret I had that I didn't wear my Trump hat to the fucking concert, bro. My shit is new. I got.
You really stand on that.
I stand, bro. That man taught me so much. Yeah, of course. But my answer is boring though. It's boring as fuck, and it doesn't impress people. I just read his books.
Ain't nothing boring.
I read his books. I read all his books, and that's the difference between me reading Will Smith, great book, and me reading all Trump's books. All Trump book, bro, is giving game. Every single page, every single book is giving game. Will Smith is more storytelling. It's giving us the backstory to some of our favorite moments in entertainment.
So you love the game you got, you don't love his personality.
Both. Because a man that's willing to give so much game can have, he can't do that with having a bad personality. You gotta have a matching personality if you're willing to give and teach and help people the way he has meant to over the years by being one of New York's best-selling authors. I seen everybody hating, bro. I always fuck with Trump. I always thought rappers talked about him. I always seen him at the fights. He always had his own liquor, his own clothes, his own hotel. I always thought bro was fly. He had bitches. I thought bro was fly. You feel me? And then once he started running for president, I was like, I thought he was cool. Why is everybody fucking with him? So I started doing my research like we do. I went down the rabbit hole. I seen money. I seen real estate. Can't do nothing with that. I seen some more shit. Can't do nothing with that. Boom. Best-selling author. Oh, shit. And then in my personal or my professional life, I got laid off and some more shit. When I got laid off, the first thing I read was Never Give Up by Donald Trump. Next thing I read, Art of Making a Deal, How You Should Be Rich. Here's the thing. One of the most iconic books for finances is Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right?
I'm up on that.
Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book with Donald Trump. And it's saying why we want you to be rich. And it's his story against Donald Trump's story. Everybody say Donald Trump his dad gave him all the money, and Robert Kiyosaki dad didn't give him money. So they was going back and forth, and it was just game. And here's one of the things that I learned, and we're gonna take a break after this. But this is what really changed me. Fuck all the professional shit. Donald Trump said he don't eat breakfast, bro. He don't do nothing, but he wake up, like you said, at 6:30 New York time. I don't go to the kitchen. I don't do nothing. I go straight to my office. I call Regis Philbin. I call Calvin Klein. I call all my niggas and put myself at their service. Bro, what can I do for you? Like, what you got going, Calvin Klein? What you got, Regis? What you investing in? What can I do? How can I help? How we building? He did that for years. Lost millions in a hotel game. Went broke, bankrupt, everything, lost everything. Who helped him? Bill Belichick, Regis Philbin, Calvin Klein, all the niggas that he woke up and showed love to in the morning, bro. And I learned that. That's one of the biggest lessons that nigga ever taught me, bro. And that shit changed how I love my friends.
What do you do if you don't have those resources?
What resources?
Like
Trump resources?
Those is big names.
Them is Trump's resources. You have your own resources, but long story short, the love you put out is going to be the love that save you when you need it.
I agree with that.
And that's it. It don't have to be a name on it. It ain't got to be. It could come with Donald Trump name. Shout out to all the stimulus checks that was going out. Who knows what name is going to come from? It ain't necessarily got to be money. All I'm saying is he taught me how to prioritize putting myself at service for the people I love. Right. You feel me? And that comes, sorry to be fucking corny and shit, but I went on a huge journey to find out what love was, and the definition that blew my mind was love is the ultimate willingness to understand. So when I learned that definition, I was like, okay, I love people different, and I know who loves me, and I know who I love now that I have the definition. And it takes a certain level of willingness to understand you. If I'm going to call you every morning and be like, yo, JR, what you got going on, my nigga? Like, how can I help? I'm an engineer, nigga. I'm going to come make your shit, whatever, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I ain't charging you, nigga. You just my nigga, just like that, nigga. I understand you doing that, and that's that. And that's one of the biggest things that he taught me. Mm-hmm. And that's why, nigga, he could do no wrong. When you teach me shit, you can't, nigga, you go slap a baby, bro. You can go kick a pregnant bitch down the stairs, bro, and I'm going to be willing to understand you, nigga. Like, bro, hold on. Let me talk to him, because the power is understanding the victim and the suspect. Agree? Stop me when I'm telling the truth. What say? I'm done.
No,
Tell me. Talk to me.
I agree on that.
All right, fuck it. Let's go to break. Let's do some. You airdrop me that track, Jewel. What's the deal? Kiki, what's the deal? Man was definitely first. That's my nigga Young, man. That's my nigga Young. Everything he say, man, take it to consideration. Take it to heart because
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
Again,
Listen, I always tell people, my job ain't to convince you. That's one of the universal laws, the power of free will and free thinking. You know what I mean? So all I could do is just be a messenger, and you could just take it how you want to, or is that?
Now you could go kick a bitch down the stairs, and I'd be like, "What's up?" Wait. She had to get kicked because bro is good. Because that was a bar, nigga. My job ain't to convince you. I'm just take what I say. Yeah, take what I say. I ain't gonna convince you, and that's where I get fucked up is trying to convince people to believe in the things that I've learned. Maybe
that's a free will. Everybody has a free will
right.
of thinking.
That's why
I can't make you think like me. That's just like women. They fall a victim of. He's supposed to know. No, he can't read your mind. He has his own way of thinking. No, you don't know what was on that man's mind that day.
You don't.
And it slipped. And you taking it out on him.
We're gonna get right back to that. Cause that's a vein right there. Hey, if you watching right now, YouTube, shout out Facebook Live, Twitter, shout out everybody watching. Of course, I fuck with you the long way. We're gonna take a quick break. Actually, what we gonna do real fast. My nigga sent me an exclusive track. Let me see if I can pull this up for y'all. What is this track I'm about to play, my nigga?
Man, that's a new single I got, man. It's unreleased, but I've been doing like a little special exclusive giveaway to all the females. They email me or text me their phone.
I love the women. This nigga, man. This
but
nigga,
it's
man.
called My Loke, man.
My Loke for the women? Oh, this nigga. All right, man. See, we gonna get it. All right, we about to get into all this nigga business, man. Nah, hell no. We about to drop this shit, man. My Loke, Young JR. This is out now, or should they send you their number so they can get a direct text, or what? How can they get this track?
Send me their email.
Send email?
If you don't feel comfortable giving me your number, send an email.
This nigga got the smooth voice and everything, man. Let me go to break, please.
Watch down in the building, high octane, man. Shout out to Lil.
She my Loke, yeah, she my Loke. She my Loke, she my Loke, she my Loke. Get the dope,
Hey, Jewel, bring me a Dutch, Jewel.
Yeah, shot it back and light the smoke. She my Loke, yeah, she my Loke. She my ride or die, yeah, she my foe. She my double cup, yeah, she my dope. She my ride or die, yeah, she my Lord. She the dope, yeah, she the gold. She like to put blend in it when she smoke. Yeah, got her pistol, nigga, but her ass nah. Drive a black Benz, post nothing but ass shots. Bunch of fake friends, nigga, but her bag nah. In a black drop, giving her back shot. Wild eyes, smoking Zai when we slide lie. She from the hood, but little baby look exotic. Little lie, got some waves from my father. When switching lanes, she get brains for like a skylight. Yeah, shawty bad. Yeah. She my Loke, yeah, she my Loke, ayy. She my rider, she my hottest, she the ghost, ayy. Yeah, she black, ayy, and she smoke, ayy. But she don't, ayy, like to smoke, ayy. With no blend in it, when we smoking, yeah. My bad bitch put blend in her Zaza. Yeah, shawty bad, and like to smoke. She my Loke, yeah, she my Loke. She my Loke, she my ride or die, yeah, she my phone. She my double cup, yeah, she my dope. She my dope, she my ride or die, yeah, she my Loke. She my Loke, she the gold, yeah, she the gold. She like to put blend in it when she smoke, yeah.
Shout out to my little Kiki. Happy birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday. That's my Loke, man. Shout out to Jordan. That's my Loke, nigga. Stay away from the hoes, man. This nigga got. Last week we had my nigga Good Call Jamal, nigga. All my niggas got hoes. I'm just playing, man. Let me turn this instrumental up, man. Y'all better sing this shit with me when this shit come on to the left of me. My nigga Young JR. If you know where you at, welcome back. God Talk Live. I'm your host, Shine of God, Radio Shine. I say, with you by my side. We can touch the sky, cause we win. We win, we win, we win, we win. Yeah, We win, we win, we win, we win. We win, we win, we win, we win. We win, we win, we win, we win. Shout out to all my lokes out there winning. Shout out to the winning lokes. Shout out to everybody doing something with their life, man. Shout out to everybody in the battle, in a war, only to get the victory. If you voluntarily stepping into a war, nigga, just to fight, just to use your skills and your services to get that victory, I praise your name, man. If people using you, they calling your phone, they getting on your nerves, have the power to say no, of course. But understand they're only calling because you're powerful, okay? Understand. So understand the balance in that. But again, to the left of me, my nigga Young JR.
Yes, sir.
This nigga love the hoes. But before we get into that, we love women.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You said hoes.
Hoes.
I love the goddesses, man. I don't love the hoes.
That's too long. That's too many syllables.
No, it ain't.
Goddesses? Nah. Hoes.
Goddesses, bro.
Hoes just sound cooler, though.
No. You gotta love the goddesses. Hoes want you for your money. They gonna suck you dry. They gonna suck you dry, man. Oh, cool.
Well, I guess I don't love the hoes anymore. I guess I love the goddesses. But sometimes hoes are cool.
They fun, they entertaining.
Sometimes I be thinking
they
like
cool to be around with. Cause they understand the streets. They understand like hit it and quit it. But you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing you wanna have a Bundy.
Is there any scenario where Young JR would pay for prostitution?
Never. Me? You see me?
Don't do that.
Bro.
I'm listening.
I get too many freebies, bro. The money don't make me, man. The money don't make me, man. That's a plus.
All my guests been having bitches, man. So give me the truth. The freebies? Oh, excuse me. Goddesses. What are bitches? If hoes will suck you dry, what will bitches do?
Man, bitches is, you know what bitches is, man. Bitch got my face. Them, man, the ones they come with problems. I don't fuck with bitches.
No bitches, no hoes.
No.
And what is a goddess?
A goddess, yeah, she understand you. She got good energy. She gonna ask you how your day was. Mm-hmm. She gonna make sure you got a meal at home when you come home.
Hoes do that and bitches do that.
No, they come with problems.
Okay.
Now,
the meal ain't worth it.
Hoes trying to
hoes don't know how to cook?
Hell no, they going nigga to nigga trying to get the bag. They want to go to restaurants. They want to get flew out. They want to do all that shit. They don't know how to cook. They kids with their grannies and aunties and shit. Yeah, you understand. There's levels to this shit.
I mean, you breaking it down. You making it plain today.
I'm letting you know, man. We be chasing the wrong things.
Asking the wrong questions.
The wrong questions.
Chasing the wrong things.
Yes.
Unforgettable.
We're in that low octave.
So let's break it down, man. Let's kind of do some full circle shit. Earlier we already established that the entertainment business has us vibrating on our lower chakra, our root. Baby, give me that root on the low.
Root chakra.
That root. And we're very persistent on our entry and our impact on the entertainment industry. So as an artist, as an engineer, as a record label owner, you hear me? Let me get the applause. You hear me? Let me get that. Let me do that. What's our role and what's our intent, man, with our desire to impact this industry?
Our role is just to make everything better. It's about coming here with the time that you have and involving it. It's a simulation. It's the matrix. Come down here and have a purpose and make it easier for the next, which is your seed.
Make life effortless for everybody around you.
Right. Look at the evolution of, we had big-ass cell phones, nigga. Just only the rich was able to afford. Then it was in the cars. Then motherfuckers got little pagers and shit. Now you talking to somebody on the phone, miles, countries, their whole face, movement, everything, with no wires or nothing. Look how flat your phone is, bro.
Facts.
Magic.
Compared to the
frequencies. We don't even looking at or what it took to make that phone. We just know, look, what all that shit you can do in the powers of your hand. Asking the wrong questions, bro.
Chasing the wrong things.
Chasing the wrong things.
That's a hook.
That is.
This
Watch
nigga
Don
got
in
hoes,
that
bitches,
building.
and goddesses, man. I don't know. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So if a man has a goddess and he know he got a goddess, but he got
He
bitches
gonna love
and
her. He
hoes.
gonna cherish her. He's not gonna disrespect her because
How do you
he know
balance
her
it?
worth.
How do you balance? Is it possible, or I don't even know how to ask this question.
A man that wants a goddess don't even want a hoe or a bitch.
What if he finds the goddess in the middle, man, in the midst of the bitches and the hoes?
That's part of the journey. He gonna go through a few bad apples. You have to know who's a goddess, who's a hoe, and who's a bitch. And that's what's fucked up right now. We in that root chakra having sex, and then we planting the seed, giving life. And now you spending 9 months trying to know who this female is.
We all cursed till we dead.
Or who this man is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why relationships don't work. Y'all playing wife and husband before the wedding. And then we so much in the root chakra that we don't even have nothing to really give a husband or a wife. Can you give your virginity to your husband or your wife? Can you give your husband or wife their first child? I mean, that's that root chakra we're in.
We all cursed till we
We're
dead.
cursed. We got to get out of the program, man. Change the way we think. I told you we finna talk today, man. You got
The rain is fake, people. The rain is fake.
Man. My boy got me outside. I don't even come outside.
The rain is fake. My nigga preaching, man. This ain't nothing y'all ain't heard before. This is preach, man. This is pulpit talk, God talk, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Let's turn to.
Man. Your energy brought me to you, man.
Oh shit.
Protect your energy.
Tell his smooth ass to speak into the mic. Hey,
bad, man.
y'all call in, man. 424-234-9416.
I'm so used to just been talking. We having a conversation. I feel like I'm just right here. I forgot the cameras and all this is on.
Oh my God.
I'm talking to my folks, man.
Niggas is funny, dog. You are.
My bad, bro. I got y'all.
Let's go through some of your. I want to spend some time. I want to go to some of your Facebook, man. But before we do that, we understand that we're playing in a crazy game. We're
Squid
damaged. And here, you know what I thought, bro? At the end of Squid Games, it would have been fire because the ending was trash. I did not like the ending.
I didn't really like
It would have been fire if they were playing VR at the end.
Did you see Ready Player One?
Yeah. It was cool. But guess he didn't like my idea.
Phones and all this shit, though, you feel me?
Next time you don't like my idea, bro, just tell me, bro. Don't just bring up a whole nother.
That's VR.
This nigga. I know. But it's still like, I feel like you didn't like my idea. That's what you brought up a whole nother game. But it's all good, man. Let me go to my nigga. I want to go to this nigga. I wanted to go to my nigga, his post, man, because this niggas. Niggas keep saying it's gonna happen again. My fault, y'all. Hold on. All right, there we go. Let's go to some of the shit you be publishing, man. My fault, man. It was only right. But I want to get into some of this shit because I spent some time, man, which is studying. What is what is eat celebrity meat, bro? Break it down. Break this shit down for me. Let's go.
You try to get me in trouble.
No, I'm not, man. This is you. I'm just reading your public page, bro.
No, I'm still doing some research on that, but man, it's crazy, man. Look, it's clone meat out here. It's all this going on, man. They got some shit going on.
Cause it is a lot of Chick-fil-A's and McDonald's, and everybody got meat for real.
Only flightless bird we eat is turkey and chicken.
Every Thanksgiving. So wait, don't tell me turkey fake too. If rain is fake, turkey gotta be fake.
I'm just saying it's the bottom feeders of the birds.
Turkeys?
Why they feed us that?
Cause we slaves, nigga. All right.
Facts.
Something we discussed here on God Talk was, again, and we're going back to music, but actually let's put a pin in that because I want to know the creative side of Young JR. You got singles dropping. I know you didn't drop videos. You didn't drop music. Tell me about the music, man. What is the music? Where's your contribution behind the mic? Talk to me about that.
Man, I got a lot of people I'm working with right now. I've been like behind the scenes. You already know I was a monster behind that mic, man. But the last few years, man, I just took a step back. You know what I'm saying? Because I had some little life problems and stuff. Lost a few homies and shit. Fucked my mental way of thinking. You feel me? So I started manifesting a lot of bullshit around me and all that. So I had to, like I said, cut the world off for a second. But I'm back on it, so I'm saying I started my own label, which is Watts Brown Entertainment.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lil Benzo, one of my artists, Sean Lee. You know what I'm saying? We pushing this shit. And we didn't collaborate with a Watts clan now. I got my niggas from DBE, CTM, GTB, and we finna push this shit, man. We all from Watts, we all from the city. We got a movement going on right now, you know what I'm saying? I done stepped out in a whole nother field of directing, shooting music videos.
Shout out. Talk your shit, man.
Shooting movies,
Talk your
shooting,
shit.
you know what I'm saying, screenplays, mixing and mastering. It's just like I'm the jack of all trades right now, so I got my hat filled. So, yeah, this next year that's coming, be expecting a lot from Watts Brown.
So you have the label. It looks like you didn't expand it and branched off, and it's coming a conglomerate, really, a mastermind, truly. And then you have, with your love, and I'm asking for personal reasons, and with your love for goddesses, for women, how do you mix that? How do you walk that fine line to always make sure the track is something the homies could blast, you know, and make some for the women to get dressed to?
It's all about feeling, man. It's all about something that's relatable that we all go through, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you still could be respectable to women, but there's also women out here that don't deserve the respect. Like Pac told you back in the years, I can make a song saying fuck a bitch, and then I can make a song called Dear Mama. You know what I'm saying? Because it's those two different lanes, you know what I'm saying?
And it's truth.
And it's truth to it. Like I just broke it down to you. It's goddesses, it's bitches, and it's hoes. When I call you a bitch, that don't mean I'm talking to the goddess. When I call you a goddess, I'm for sure ain't talking to the bitches or the hoes. You feel what I'm saying?
Do all women have all three of those?
Some of them have, you know what I'm saying, the potential, but she has to know it in herself. She has to want it. She has to know how to become the better person of herself.
I love that. and we kind of got all those too.
Because we can see it in them. Because some bitches have them. But we don't understand that her mental is so fucked up because of her childhood and her past relationships that sometimes she'll see the smallest thing in us and it'll make some trigger to where the bitch or her will come out of like, motherfucker, and cuss you out. Or you be on a whole other frequency. And then it'll be like, damn, hold on, you was just cool. Now it's, what happened? Feel me?
So we got a goddess, we got a bitch, and we got a hoe.
It's some kind of in between a goddess and a bitch too.
Agreed.
And that's the one that like got potential.
I agree. I agree. Well said. I agree. Which one of these levels are the BBL girls? Go.
She could be in all three. It's no beauty in size. It's all about the soul.
Amen.
Because you can go vegan and all that weight will be gone. And she'll be that same person. Or you can have that person that's the baddest female in the world, has the body and everything. But once y'all get with her, she blows up. But she's still that same person. So the beauty is not in the weight. The beauty is in the soul.
So, are you single?
You don't just
Jerry,
like
Jerry. Yep.
Yep.
It's either that or I ask you to freestyle.
I plead the fifth.
All right, so put it like this. Would you take a woman serious if she got her body done?
I ain't single.
Okay, respect. 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 So would you take a woman serious that had a BBL?
will I take a woman serious that had that BBL?
Would you date a woman who had her body done?
I mean, if she had it done before me, who am I to judge? If I was attracted to her and fell in love, like I said, with the soul or connected some energy with the soul, I didn't know. Like, I seen her on the walk-up, so I didn't know what it was.
You didn't know?
I mean,
on the walk-up?
sometimes you might not know. They disguise it well. It's 2021, baby.
And that's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
That's a red flag for me.
It is.
So if I find out,
I mean, I'm all about natural. I love, man, if this is how you are,
Run it.
you are, run it.
Run it. Now. Thank you.
But it does look good.
On the lower chakra.
On the lower chakra.
On the lower
But
chakra.
I'm not on that, so I'm not on that. You feel me?
So yesterday I put up a post because, bro, I got tired and I really want to go on an unfollowing spree, but I need everybody to participate
Man,
on this album.
I do that every other day. When I meditate and come, I get to coming on. When I see, I can't keep on seeing that because it'll bring you back down.
Amen.
It's like backstepping.
Back.
You got to remove those frequencies, bro. It ain't that you don't fuck with them or you don't love them, but you got to just keep it at a distance.
But I need them to know that my album's about to drop.
You can unfollow, but they can still follow.
They gonna unfollow you a couple days later because they got the unfollow app.
If they unfollow, they don't need to be in your chakra.
What if they say that about me?
Hey, that's the universe.
It is what
Everything
it is.
happens for a reason. When you remove people, it has to remove them. They ain't the type of people that want to hear your music anyway.
Yesterday, I put on the story, I said, and yeah. So yesterday, I said, I used to fuck all the fat bitches back in the day. 80% of them got surgery. You feel me? And I said that it's laughable seeing them walk around with their false sense of confidence. I said, once again, they just laid on their back and let the man do the work. And I said, no one respects you. You're weak-minded. Was I wrong?
I mean, that's your opinion. Everybody entitled to one. Maybe the way you probably said it, because words hit different when you say shit different. That's just like we can say, what's up, nigga?
Yeah.
And somebody else, hey, nigga, you feel me?
It's a whole different one.
Or females, bitches, you feel me? It's all in the presentation of how you said it. And they can't see it in his words, you don't know how they read it and how they saw that.
So I proceeded to get DMs. Of course, we don't read those unless you matter. And I accepted the homegirl, not accepted, I read her DM, and she said that was negative.
It was. You put out a negative energy because that was something you felt, but you could have kept it to yourself.
And here we go.
But you were in a lower self of yourself.
Really?
That made you, I got to write this. It could have just been the way you felt. Sometimes,
I definitely felt that way.
Sometimes what we say or what we do not only affects you, but it affects people around you.
Definitely.
And energy hits people you don't even know.
Definitely, and I can feel that
it's
too.
Frequencies.
Yeah.
Every time you speak, these words is bouncing, and then they still bouncing. We don't see it, but when you open that door, it's in the universe.
Facts. Agree.
Same with that typing, man. That's in the internet. Once it's out there, it's out there.
So we continue to, actually, I was like, I didn't even respond to her. Well, I did respond to her. I said, let's go live. Let's talk about it. Yeah. And I was like, as we talked, she was like, I agree with you. I agree. Everything, every time she explained to the post, she said, yo, I agree with what you're saying. I agree. But the tone. And I'm like, all too often, let's go back to the Will Smith book. He quoted someone, and he said, feelings are the enemies of dreams. Right. And I said, when we talk, especially, we can say things the sweetest way. I can give you flowers, babe, let's go work out. Or, is she going to work out? No. If I encourage you, baby, go work out, like, ask it in a sweet way, is she going to do it? No, you're not going to get a response.
Because her insecurities kick in then.
Exactly.
Because now she's like, she don't know how to take that. Even though you're coming at her in a nice way, she looking at, damn, he think I'm fat now?
And that's on the sweet mode. So imagine if I'm fed up telling you the same thing 8 times and you're gaining weight. And this is hypothetical. Don't trip on the gaining weight. This is just an example. And you continue to eat cheeseburgers and shit. And then I say, bitch, you are getting fat as fuck. And now I'm the bad nigga because I chose these vocabularies, and you just gonna completely dismiss the 20 times that I said, hey, babe, come work out with me today.
You still put that bad negative energy out.
So I gotta.
If you're to the limit, you could have just look.
When a nigga's fed up, that's a new song.
You could have just broke it down to it like, listen, this is not what I wanted. I told you what I was attracted to. That's where I say we asked the wrong questions. Because at the beginning of the relationship, you told her, I'm not into those type of women. If we together, I want you to stay in this weight frame, all that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have understanding. She would understand when she got to that limit when you say, okay, I'm fed up. This is not what I'm attracted to you no more. Like, it's going to hurt her. But at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do in that relationship. Now, if you keep going on along with it, you egging her on. And you steady just talking about her weight, and you just breaking her down instead of lifting her up.
Even if I don't want to go, I'm being super nice. But she's not listening.
Super nice,
hard-headed.
But that's what I'm saying. You're not in love with that person. You was in love with the way she was looking.
No, what if it's just a part of the person?
What you mean it's just a part
the way she looked was a part of the person. She had everything. And it was just really, it's not even about appearance. This is just more about health.
It's still a connection then. You shouldn't be fed up with her. You should be trying to do something to help her. Maybe she has an addiction to food or something.
So a nigga, I can't ever be fed up and raise my voice, ever. And it's always negative.
I mean, we can, but I'm just saying, notice when you do, you're going to affect the people around you. And she has a reaction to the way that you acted. You know what I'm saying? To every action is a reaction.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I said when we raise our tone, that's crazy. Shout out to Key. I said when we raise our tone, their level of understanding goes crazy.
It's a different level of a tone when we raise our voice than a woman. She can raise her voice, but...
Because we were first, but go ahead.
When she raised her voice, you know what I'm saying? We could take that, but it's so much bass and frequencies and shit come out of it. It's just like... it tapped back into a frequency of when they was a kid and their father yelling at them. That's like a father figure. And they know they can't whoop you, so it's so much pain and going through them and all that. Them emotions come out, and then that's when the grudges and all that in the relationship.
So what the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
That's on you. I can't tell you how to think. That's what I'm saying. That goes back to free will.
What do you do with that? If it's gonna be constant level of,
that's what I'm saying. If it goes to that level with me and my lady, if it's not a connection there, I'm gone. But if I'm connected with the person, and then it's not the person that I'm attracted to anymore because she done probably gained weight and all that type of shit, we're going to get down to the bottom of it. We're going to talk and see what's going on. Like, why are you eating so much? Why you don't want to work out? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not calling you fat. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to let her understand that her insecurities is safe. Like, I'm not calling you fat. I'm not saying I don't love you no more, but it's health conditions and stuff that come involved with that as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to be old and then have to live without you as well because you got, you know what I'm saying, all type of disease that's coming from this meat and shit that we're eating. That's why I got to save you.
That fucking bar I had a nice, good question. That bar just fucked me up. Ooh, that was nice. Damn, I had a great question. Damn, I don't know. But let's take a quick break, man. We're going to come right back with my nigga, Young JR. Of course, I see y'all in the comments. Feel free to call in, man. This nigga got a smooth voice and all that. Damn, I had a fucking good question. What was that fucking question?
Bro?
I'm going to remember. It's gonna come back to me. Hey, Jewel, bring me a Dutch, bro. I know you at home in your bonnet, nigga. Bring me a Dutch. No, I think I got a swisher right here. The homie brought a swisher. I don't know what that's about. But, all right, y'all, we're going to go take a quick break. We'll be right back, my nigga. You said no videos, right? All right.
DJ AR.
It's a vibe. Yeah. I don't need nobody, but I want somebody. When you love somebody, why do they treat you bad? It's a vibe. She went from
sending me news to having an attitude. She keep running like Shikari, then she always gon' lose. Beat them bad bitches giving real niggas a blues. Everything I stay clear, baby, how you stay confused? If your only resolution is to quit, you only want a dick. It's clear she was here for one reason. Hope you got healed in the process. My favorite moment, I sex. Say goodbye to a good season. I don't need nobody. Cause all bitches the same, even when you change, is it worth it? She ain't never happy till she upset. I don't need nobody, but I want somebody. When you love somebody, why do they treat you bad? Yeah. I don't need nobody, but I want somebody. When you love somebody, why do they treat you bad? I could have been everything you wanted, everything you waited for, but we got these distractions in the way between your family and girlfriend's career goes another man. Your past won't let you see what's in your face. She got the black app, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. That spy social for the streets and the internet. Everyone got access. You can hit her up and she got a lot of idle time. She might let you. I don't come to your apartment because I see dead bodies there. And when we get in arguments, I wonder who be over there. I know you be lying when you tell me the pussy mine. If I'm telling the truth, I'd rather come in your mind. Or is everything that I'm projecting just a reflection of the man I stare at in the mirror? Such a deception, cause I be trying to leave, but I can't.
DJ AR.
I try to teach you, but I might need to listen. Nobody, but I want somebody. When you love somebody, why do they treat you bad? I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody.
You on the Dr. Sebi diet?
On the Dr. Sebi diet, bro.
What the fuck? You right, man. This nigga on a Dr. I need to be on a Dr. Sebi, nigga. First, I need to do a good fast first. But if you know where you at, welcome back. God Talk Live. I'm your host, Shine of God Radio. Shine, August, the Haitian sensation, R&B sensation, real nigga blues in your pocket right now. I say, with you by my side, we can touch the sky, cause we win. We win, we win, we win, 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 we win. If you won, man, call me right now, 424-234-9416. Call me right now, man. First caller, of course, get a real nigga blues hoodie on me. Can I give away a Watts Bound hat? All right, you call right now. First caller, 424-234-9416. You get a real nigga blues hoodie. You get a Watts Bound hat straight from the CEO, him motherfucking style. I don't know my hat size, but it's a snapback. All right, for sure. All right, man, y'all call in. Before we go any further, I do want to just kind of vibrate back to we were talking about, I don't know what we were talking about. I don't want to title it relationships or just the chemistry between men and women. I don't want to call it relationships or anything like that. Or we can. We were talking about relationships in a certain way. And it brought me to a few questions. Two I may have. One may just be, the answer may just be broad enough and in depth enough. I don't have to ask the next question. So with everyone, men and women alike, and women, if you think I'm one-sided, I apologize. I'm not misogynist at all. Like he said, I do agree. You guys are the most powerful species on the planet. You wasn't first, but goddammit, you powerful.
So powerful thing wasn't first, though.
Apple wasn't first, but they're powerful. Netflix wasn't first, but they're powerful.
But that's technology. You went to a whole different. We talking about women.
It's just an example. They're powerful. They're powerful because they have. Don't make me second guess if they're powerful or not. But they're powerful because I believe that they bring life into the world, and after they bring the life, that time where they're able to nourish and communicate with that child or that creation.
More popular because of the marketing.
What do you mean?
They're marketed better, so they're popular. That don't mean they're more powerful.
Bro, stop. You're going to ruin my whole women are important thing.
That's how they powerful, though. Because they're popular. You don't have an iPhone just because it's the best fucking phone in the fucking world.
You got it so you can FaceTime with bitches.
Exactly. It's popular. Everybody have it. It's more easier to FaceTime because everybody has an iPhone.
Bro, so they're Bro, are you telling me that women's power comes from their popularity? I tried to give them credit with the creation and shit, but as I tried to reach for words, I was like,
it's popular.
Because pussy is popular.
Pussy is popular.
Nipples is popular. Booty is popular. Women are only popular, and women are only powerful because they're popular.
Exactly.
They were the first celebrity.
What?
Don't do that.
What?
Bro, I can't. I was just trying to get my women.
Actually was like the first celebrity, especially in the strip clubs era. If you go all the way back to that, do the history on that.
Bro, you're fucking me up right now.
Yeah, you said we was gonna talk, bro. This God talk. You talking to a God.
And that's like Kim Kardashian. Like, she's powerful.
She's popular.
Because she's popular. And now everybody wants that same power.
Why you think people want the fame? It's popularity.
Because popular is power.
It's
but
power.
it's so, what's the word? Shallow.
It is.
There's no true power behind it. It's only
not. It's all an illusion.
The illusion.
It's all an illusion, bro.
But I can't. Women are only powerful because they're popular. Fuck. Somebody call in right now and tell me if we own.
Most of these females friends, they friends because they're popular. Ask them.
So with that notion, with understanding that they're only powerful because of their popularity, why do we need them? Why do we want them? And will it ever meet the expectations of anything that we have?
As long as we keep thinking in our root chakra, it's going to win. Like I said, we got to change the way we think. We got to reprogram this shit, man. Ready Player One.
Here we go. Sorry. With
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, big dog.
With understanding women, I'm just saying hypothetically. Ladies, I'm sorry, because I know there's some great women in the congregation, amen. With understanding that women's popularity, their power comes from their popularity, are they as important as we think they are?
I mean, that always got what she got to offer. She got something to offer. The popularity is just a plus. But if she just popular, and it's like everybody asks you, what the fuck do you do? How the hell did you get here? They ask the question. It's just like in the work office. You got a dingy-ass boss that's younger than you, and you've been working there forever. And she didn't pass you. Like, how the hell she get the job? Don't know how to do the job, fucking up everything. Oh, she fucking the boss. She's popular. Like, it goes all type of avenues, bro.
Because I done fucked a couple of bosses in my day, and it did not give me a better job.
Oh, yeah. It only works for women. It don't work for men like that.
Oh, my God, man. My younger self, man, I was really vibrating in my lower chakra. Shout out to anybody who experiences me now, because I'm a few chakras up. It's 12? I'm a few chakras up now. I used to be in -1, you feel me? But shout out to everybody that knows me now, and I appreciate y'all and putting into my life.
Yourself and rising, man. That's the part that counts.
Tell me about Kanye West. How do you feel about Kanye? First off, Kanye came out at Rolling Loud.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. Kanye.
He was terrible?
Just stay at home, bro.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Yeah, it was terrible. I'm a realist, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the show that he gave us, and he wore the same pants and the same boots. I was very underwhelmed. And he didn't know the lyrics to his new shit. So just stay at home, Kanye. I respect you for being there.
I'm surprised people still going to concerts after that Travis Scott shit.
Nah, we lit, bro. Shit happens. Concerts is lit. Rolling Loud was fucking amazing. Just to kind of like recap, I went down there. It was far as shit. The fucking drive out there was an hour and 45 minutes. You park far as hell. You got a 2-mile walk till you get to the gates. Once you get to the gates, you got another, I would say, almost mile till you get to the actual shit where they scan the thing. They didn't really give a fuck about nothing. I'm going to tell you that. It was a million people.
Stand up the whole time.
Now, it's benches and shit if you want to sit down. It was cool. It was a place to sit, but if you was on the move and you really want to, because it's 3 different stages. So they'll say, like, you'll have Ty Dolla $ign at 9:30, and then at 10, you got Gucci Mane. So you got to walk halfway, like, from Van Ness to Crenshaw to go see another stage. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that.
Yeah, they dangerous.
It was beautiful, man. Everybody was happy. Shout out to everybody that enjoyed. One thing that was completely unforgettable, man, J. Cole. I definitely have to
I fuck with J. Cole.
give an apology to J. Cole because I didn't fuck with J. Cole. Of course, the hits, the popular shit, powerful. I fuck with it. But the albums just really, really, really didn't hit me. And
You gotta listen to J. Cole. You can't listen to J. Cole.
Yeah, I've listened.
You gotta really listen to J.
Yeah.
Cole. And be in that frequency and just chilling.
Been there and done that.
And you gotta be in that lane he's in.
What lane is that?
No, he's a college kid and all that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he ain't brought up like how I was brought up.
Yeah.
In the environment I was brought up. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So it's like kind of different. But his conscious how he's woke. I fuck with J. Cole.
He can rap his
As
ass
a
off for sure.
person, I like his inspiration. I like, you know what I'm saying, his work ethic.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, he produces his own shit. That's why I was
Yeah.
telling you. I was like, learn that mix.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody know how you really want to sound but you.
Amen. And I took that to heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took that to heart. I didn't have a beef with J. Cole, but I had beef with niggas putting J. Cole in the top 10. I apologize to them niggas as well. J. Cole.
I understand that era when they was putting him in the top 10, though. Because it was like, at that point, it's like, who do you really have? And then it's like, they saying the popular people is the Soulja Boy and all at these seasons.
Got you.
You feel me? So
And he
you
came through with
understand when
bars.
motherfuckers that's really still doing the real essence of this hip-hop
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
As far as the Kendricks in the new era, you feel me? So
Well said.
I understood why that was the debate.
And I got a question about Kendrick to you right now in a minute. J. Cole, and again, y'all know I live at concerts. Concerts is some of the best things that ever taught me this career, that made me desire this career. And one of the best, two performers that I have seen that have blew my mind, maybe unforgettably. One, of course, Kanye West, of course, best. That's Michael Jackson for us as far as performances. And Lil Wayne. Now, both of them I considered moving to the side after I saw J. Cole at Rolling Loud. If you got YouTube on your phone, which I know you do, look at that performance. My man did at least a good, I want to say, and it may be give or take, I want to say a good 20 records. Bro knew every fucking lyric, bro. He didn't drop the ball not one time. Hook,
That's the best
verse.
rapper alive, man.
The nigga was controlling the crowd. He asked for water.
You gotta understand,
Yeah.
Wayne been doing this since a kid, though.
Facts.
So he got years, nigga.
But I've never seen anything like Cole the other day. And he said it was like his last concert or some shit. I heard him say some shit like that.
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to be retiring or something? Go play basketball?
I don't know what was behind, because I don't really stay tapped into him.
Yeah, but they all be saying they retiring
Yeah.
and come back and shit. I think it just be a marketing.
That was, like you said, the essence and the aura of what we do, hip hop, bro.
Yeah, man.
Telling your story,
Telling your
nigga, telling our
It's
story.
his story. That's why I say I fuck with him. That's why I say I understand what he's doing.
Yeah.
Hip hop is supposed to be based on your story. We don't want to hear about the chains and all that shit, man. That's like nigga, you flexing on me when you
He was the
flexing.
only nigga that came out in Rolling Loud with no jewelry on.
Yeah.
Everybody else, they rapped over the MP3. It's like
Nigga
somebody
don't-
was in the back
nigga
playing
don't want
iTunes.
This shit, man. This shit is for the look, man.
Nigga had a hoodie and
This
a
shit
coat.
don't mean nothing. It don't. This shit don't mean nothing, man. This shit is a costume. Everybody is a character. It's entertainment, man.
I'm listening.
It's entertainment, bro.
Is your truth and your talent entertaining enough?
Entertaining enough to where we can market and sell this shit.
If not, you got to do some gimmick shit.
It's all a gimmick. It's all a look. Who can look the craziest and make the craziest videos and songs and push this shit. If I can't market it, you nigga, what I need you for?
And our role is to just make it better
We
in
gotta
any
get
way
back
that
to
we
the
can.
passion of this shit.
The passion.
You know what I'm saying? What made Biggie great? He was a storyteller. And he told you shit about his life, whether he fabricated it or not. You feel me? It was a story. You can visualize that shit. What made you love Kanye West?
It resonated.
And he was a storyteller.
Yeah.
He told you I was a college dropout. I made this all, you know what I'm saying, to now. Same with Drake.
Same with Drake.
He's a storyteller. He's telling you about every relationship he have. That's why he keep a new female even right now, because he's so used to that's me. So now I can tell you about the bad ones, because now I'm in Instagram showing you I'm with all these bad ones. Now when I say their name, you're going to be like, oh yeah, that's true. It's a story. You're telling your journey, man. That's the essence to this shit, man. Remember back in when this shit was happening, they was grimy, they was dirty, they didn't have nothing. DMX first video, he had a drunk ass tank top on, raw, good.
With a dog chain.
With a dog chain, 100 of his niggas. Cause it's real. That's why everybody felt that. When it's real, they can tell, man. And they feel it better, cause they going through that same shit. So you gotta tell your story that's relatable to everybody else. When you make music for yourself, keep that shit in the studio, cause that shit for yourself. Music has to be relatable, and it has to be that relevant to the times. That's why they was talking about fight the power and all that shit. We was going through that. Fuck the police. We was going through that. Still to this day. That's what made them classics and legendary. That big shake your ass shit. Yeah, that's cool for 2018. Where all that jerk shit go? Niggas ain't finna be playing you a jerk in 2040. Saying, nigga, this was a classic.
You're fucking me up because I'm in the middle of making an album and I'm thinking like, damn, am I missing any of the things that you said? You got me going through all the different track lists and lyrics in my head. Am I telling the story? Am I representing the times?
Yeah. And in 10, 15 years, can you play that album and still, oh, this is a classic. I can still relate to this.
I hope I could. I should.
Or is you falling a victim into the popularity? What's popular? What sound good right now that everybody's playing right now?
Wow. Damn, I need to hear every bit of that, man. The floor is yours, man. We here. I'm working on the album. I'm really, like you said, I've been really thinking about going dark just off the gram. But I know even I notice when I go live when I'm working, it's just a little less productive than it would be if I wasn't.
Because you're looking at the popularity.
Because I'm looking.
You trying to see who watching you, what they saying, is they feeling it. You trying to make shit for them now. You're not passionate. You're not vibing. You got to shut all that shit off.
I just deleted it, bro.
Your mind is, hey.
At least I got
the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Because you don't even know that's your strongest muscle. We work out every muscle to look good for these females and all that, but do you work out your brain?
And
I heard you say you read. That's working out
I love
the
it,
mental.
bro. Yeah, that shit helped me, man.
Yeah.
That shit saved me.
Ain't nothing like reading, bro.
Ain't nothing like it.
Ain't nothing like reading, bro. Because you seeing that shit, it's registering better.
Yeah. I be trying to read out loud, too.
Somebody can tell you some shit. You can be hearing it, you can be half-ass in because your mind going to make you say some shit. When you reading it, you focus.
You right there. You see it, holding it, and thinking it. So, yeah, it's truly powerful, man.
You just got to know how to comprehend.
And talk to me about fatherhood, man. What's up with fatherhood?
Fatherhood, man, it's a great thing. Babies got to eat. Shout out. I was going to say shout out, man. It still be fucking me up, man. Long live Blackout, bro. Fuck. Shout my nigga out, man. That shit just hit a frequency right there. Damn.
Rest in peace, man.
I'm so used to being, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. You know,
No, you good though.
of course. But we always whenever the guests come, 'cause you know we all got kids. So I was just trying to get your opinion on the culture. You know how you say you got to represent the times, and the times is ever since I released the album Real Nigga Blues, people have been really truly crying out and express their feelings of being unheard, you know, and it's mostly coming from single fathers, you know, and so that's why I always try and tap
See
into
what this
it.
thing right here do?
Yeah.
It give you a voice.
Mm-hmm.
And with that voice, it's powerful. It's a lot of motherfuckers that is going through shit but don't got the courage to say the shit.
Mm.
You got the privilege to use your voice.
They said speaking to the mic.
You got the privilege, man, to use your voice to feed that energy to whoever needs it.
Mm-hmm.
And we use it for the wrong things. We keep people in their low octaves, their low chakras, their root chakra. We gotta lift up. Ain't nothing gonna change until we do. We gotta make this shit popular. I can't do it by myself. But it's like, look at all these police killers. How many people really was making songs about that and all that? In our era, nigga, you had Ice Cube and all that, nigga going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, you know, everybody said, fuck that. Say you a lesbian with me too. The fuck? How you a lesbian? No disrespect to Drake, but you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You pushing the wrong shit right now.
And you performing that after you talking about
it's people that's going through shit right now, nigga.
Facts.
Even if they was scamming, nigga, that shit stopped. Even if you had a real job and you was getting EDD, that shit stopped. Even if you want to go back to work, if you're not vaccinated, you can't get a job. It's people's out here starving, nigga. It's people's hungry. And this what y'all rapping about? No disrespect, but that's what I'm saying.
Girls on girls.
I'm just saying. We got to change the frequency.
So did you listen to Donda?
I listened to Donda.
How did you like it?
It was cool. I didn't get it at first when it first came on. I thought it was like some Illuminati shit. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Chant Donda. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga putting a spell on me, turn this shit off.
Yeah.
You feel me? Then I was like, I gave it a chance. I heard people talking about it. I listened to them like they said, oh, no, Donda was his mama.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? I listened to it and I heard, I said, okay, I see where you're going with it. It's not my type of music, but it's a lane. You know what I'm saying? It could get popular.
Mm-hmm.
It was a try. He's an artist. That's your thing to be an artist. You get the job to create whatever.
No, it was the number one album in the world.
It was.
That's popular.
But he's a popular figure.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know if that was really the number one album in the world? They play the number games. Don't act like we all don't know.
Talk
They
your
play
shit.
numbers
Talk
games.
your shit. Talk your shit.
You feel me? And they did a little Drake versus
Then the
marketing.
content, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
so
of
that's
course.
extra views.
I'm with
But
you.
that don't mean that number one everybody liked it. That just means people listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
And people's not buying albums, so that means it was just the most streamed. So somebody just clicked in. It's a game.
And if you're able to leverage your popularity / power to affect, or let's bring it back. Y'all know the motto of God Talk. If you're able to leverage your power / popularity to make everyone's life around you as effortless as possible, I commend you, because that is the ultimate goal. Make everybody's life as effortless as possible. That don't mean make it easy. Make it as effortless. Help move
Why we can't
obstacles
make
out
it
people's
easy?
way. I feel like ease, I don't like that word. You know, I like a little more effortless. When I say effortless, I want to say we all got to work. It's still work there. We're still
Why?
going to go through heartbreak.
Because you program, they taught us this work.
Nah, that's just what comes along with investing yourself into anything that you love. It's unpredictable. There's good things, there's bad things, or it's just different experiences. You can label them how you label
I get
them,
what you're saying.
but it's so many different experiences, and all I want to do is maybe make that experience a little better, like you said. And I believe that's our purpose. And if it just a second, a minute, an hour, anything that I could do to help, I'm willing to, as long as it's not to my detriment, you know.
Right.
But the floor is yours, man. Anything you want to say, anything we left out, it's all up to you, man. Break it down.
Well, I'm going to just say, man, work on yourself like I've been saying this whole interview. Know yourself. Getting tapped in with yourself and understand that you are a god and a goddess. Stop being a nigga. Stop being a bitch. We got to wake up. I'm an image of you. You are my reflection. And just know, man, it's deeper than what these people is telling us. And, man, I just want to say thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime, nigga. Don't make this your first time, bro.
Oh, no. We finna be talking,
you
bro.
You know where I'm at, bro. Pull
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
I'm download all this information. We chopping shit up, bro.
Yeah, anytime, nigga. Pull up, smoke, nigga. This is open forum. I usually be here dolo, nigga. Outside of that.
Yeah, I know where you at.
Anybody that tap in, nigga, we got to bring that high level, that consciousness, because it's going to take all of us, bro.
It's going to take us. We got to change the frequency, man.
That's the whole purpose, bro.
Yeah.
That's the purpose. All right, man, we're going to get high. I'm going to play a video. Y'all know I just can't leave y'all to cut off because y'all know some kind of thought may come up or something. Oh, before we go, man, hold on. Let me turn this instrumental up. Did you tap them Cool Grays?
No. You know what I said? Fuck them. I don't want to get them.
Why?
I want to get caught up in the hype.
It's a cool shoe, though.
It's cool, but how many times it came out? I didn't have it before.
Nah, but come on, man. Don't be that guy. All right, let's do it.
Man,
Come on,
keep it real. You know, every Jordan that been coming out, man, ain't been the same quality, ain't been the same stature as high.
They've been getting better, though.
Not to me.
They've been getting a little better.
Not to me.
And I wish we could do a shoe.
They been looking a little better, but the quality, like, it's been kind of like, it ain't like.
I think he's capping. I think he's capping, ladies.
I'm cool.
Here we go. Watch this. What shoes you got on, man? Come on, let's go. Put it on the table, son. What do you say?
I got on last Christmas 11.
Put it on the table, son.
I got on last Christmas 11s, man.
Jubilees. How's the quality on the Jubilees?
I'm done. These weren't like the originals.
The patent leather is mad high on these new 11s. I can't lie. I didn't really fuck with the 11s, but the Cool Grays I got the Jubilees too. But I don't know, Jordan. I fuck with you, Jordan. I think the quality is cool. Sometimes you could do more with the box, for sure.
Jordan can do more for his peoples. Why you saying all that?
Like what?
What you mean, like what?
Tell me.
What do Jordan do for his folks?
I don't know. I don't need Jordan to do anything for me. I don't look for Jordan. I don't expect Jordan to do anything. That's that man's life.
But I'm just saying, like we just said, evolving and making things better for the next person. Mm-hmm. What have you done?
He got camps, giveaway shoes. He inspired us all. He's changed the fashion industry, made us all feel luxury. He's done a lot for us. That man don't got to do nothing else.
And investing in prisons.
Just being himself.
And investing in prisons.
Yeah, I heard that Crazy Bone, that article too. Yeah, but again, all men are equal. All men are equal. So with that money is an evil thing. I don't want to get into the evil of that. But what I'm saying is, no, I hear you. But I can't have no too much emotion because I really don't know, and that's something I said on live because it was like we was talking about taking the feelings out of it, and it was like, aren't you working with feelings too? I'm like, I'm in the war. I have feelings about being in the war. Y'all have feelings about what's being said about the war, and that's two totally different emotions right there. Right. You know what I mean? Like, don't talk about the headlines and the articles until we in the war fighting. If you, like you said,
that start with self.
Start with self. If you fighting a war yourself, then you know what I'm feeling. You understand. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that everything has been great, man. Everything that we talked about, everything that we touched on has been fire. I don't think there's anything else, right? We wrapped up everything. We good? All right, yeah. Let's play a quick video, man. We here, and then we'll be right back, man. Shout out to Ash Bash.
Shout out to Ash Bash.
TG on this track. Ash Bash stuff. Hey, look, I'm darking niggas like they fresh out the kennel. I'm drilling niggas, man, I'm something like the dentist. I ain't the type to go on brag, get you play instrumental. Ain't no monkey in the middle, cause I get you in your feelings. I'm a new breed, I ain't nothing like you broke hoes. These bitches throwing jabs, I'm the one one who gon' catch those. If your pocket's not right, you can't even have a say-so. All that name dropping, they can't save you, that's what I'm stuffing hard in stilettos. These bitches getting pressed like some press on. These titties ain't shit, but this ass you can feel on. They say they heavy stepping, who the fuck you done stepped on? Montclair stepping, I ain't the one who gon' cap none. Hey, little daddy, can I whisper in your ear? Tell you something that you might like to hear. While I'm riding on your face, while I'm gripping on your beard. If you need a freak bitch, then I'm right here. If I whisper in your ear, would you like that? Yeah, would you like that? If I whisper in your ear, would you like that? Look, would you like that? Hey, little daddy ain't the one to come and sweat you. If I really want you, I'ma take you out your sweatshirt. You know I like a big, so I'ma go and get a med. I like a top tier nigga, that's gon' give me pleasure. I make you run a mile when I put in work. If I really do my shit, don't get your feelings hurt. Just beat this cat like a dog, till my legs give out like my ass stepping hard in stilettos. These bitches getting pressed like compress-ons. These titties ain't shit, but this ass you can feel on. They say they heavy stepping, who the fuck you done stepped on? Montclair stepping, I ain't the one who gon' count up. Hey, little daddy, can I whisper in your ear? Tell you something that you might like to hear. While I'm riding on your face, while I'm gripping on your beard. If you need a freak bitch, then I'm right here. If I whisper in your ear, would you like that? Yeah, would you like that? If I whisper in your ear, would you like that? Look, would you like that?
The Lakers and the Knicks are among the teams interested in trading for Ben Simmons. Huh? The Lakers and the Knicks for Ben Simmons. Let me see, where is that at? Hell yeah, man. If you watching, man, if you done stuck with us, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, I appreciate you, man. We wrapped up here. We had a great show. How you feel, man? I feel amazing, man. I'm just making sure we didn't miss nothing. I know Rolling Loud, this nigga Playboy Cardi had devil horns on. There's been so much nonsense about what is that? And the imagery, that's another thing about the Rolling Loud. Everybody had terrible imagery on the big screens behind them. Like the spinning horns and the machetes and the blood and it was just like skulls, and it's just like, why? The spinning, the little floor, what's the checkerboard floor, and just all that stuff was behind these people as they did their thing.
That's mind manipulation. Do your research on them checkered floors and shit, man.
And that's all it's like there was sometimes like I knew especially during Kodak Black, like I just had to put my head down because.
So with Kodak, is that Kodak? I seen the video of the boy feeling on his mama and all that. I don't know, man. That was kind of crazy to me.
I don't understand, bro.
I ain't got no problem with Kodak, with Dale.
But yeah, I don't understand, and it ruins my experience sometimes because ignorance is bliss, but that shit'll kill you, you know. So I don't really know what to do, but even now, just thinking about some of the images that they were putting out to these millions of people as they get drunk and high was just, it felt really, really destructive, you know. But hopefully, I hope everyone is strong-minded enough, you know, to stand on their own and not be influenced, be able to enjoy these experiences without being negatively influenced by them, all right? Keep your health as a priority. And kind of just jumping back to MJ, who is an icon to us, man. He, in whatever way he inspired you, I just say all that to say, we don't have to have, like you said, we don't have to have these grandiose dreams. Like, you know, we don't have to want to be Michael Jordan to, you know, help the, community, for instance. All right, we can say that. I'm saying that to say, you being yourself and doing what you love and reaching out for your goals and chasing the right things, asking the right questions, that's inspiration enough. Don't feel less than because you can't go buy or open your own beauty salon right this second. Don't feel that way. Don't be uninspired because we can't do the things that these celebrities are doing. All right? Have your own set of goals and have the intelligence and the willingness enough to be grateful for your own experience, bro. And that's really what I wanted to say. Like, Jordan don't gotta do enough no more. Your mama ain't gotta do enough no more. She ain't gotta, none of these people have to do anything else for you. You are sufficient on your own. You got the power to change. You got the power to change your own weight, to create a business, to create a baby. You are sufficient. You don't need validation, or you don't need to serve nobody until you're sufficiently served yourself, all right? What say you? Agree, disagree?
Man, I understand.
You got me?
I understand everything you just said. I agree with that, bro.
And everybody got a pass. Everybody didn't fuck the ugly bitch and fuck the ugly nigga. Everybody got something that people can expose and hold against you, all right? So, again, a little less judgment. I'm talking to myself. Give people a little bit more grace, you know, and forgive. Ultimately, forgive yourself, because that's why we feel so much about it, because we holding ourselves accountable for another motherfucker feelings. So forgive yourself for being young, acting grown.
Love yourself.
You know, love yourself, and then open yourself up to other people, you know, and that's pretty much the message, man. And the rain is fake, right?
Rain is fake.
Rain is not fake, bro. Is it really?
You can't stop.
So the clouds just can't exist. Before technology, it was raining, bro. How did the forest get fed?
How do you know that?
Why do you ask these weird questions that you know I don't have answers to?
That's what I'm saying. You asking the wrong questions.
You don't think that rain, you think rain was just invented in like the 1900s?
They told us a story that the Indians did a yo and made the clouds and it started raining and stuff.
Rain dancing? You said we frequencies, right?
Yeah.
What is rain? It's not, rain ain't fake, bro. Rain is fake. And pussy is only powerful because it's popular.
On weather making technology?
Would you say sub-zero technology?
Weather making technology.
Weather making technology. We're going to look it up. Use your Google. Read a book, man. Tap in with my nigga Young JR.
Yes,
Tell him when we could get a single. What the fuck?
Follow We Was Bound on Instagram.
Follow what?
We Was Bound. Or go to watchbound.com.
That's why I don't fuck with CEO niggas, man. CEO niggas got too many secrets, dog. You feel me? They got release dates and shit. My album dropping on Christmas. I ain't got no secrets for niggas, man. Tap in with me. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I love you. God love you. There's nothing you could do about it, man. I appreciate you tuning in, bro. Always. Nigga put up on time with fat blunts and all that shit, man. We out of here.